Brandon, how you doing, mate?
Hey, can you guys hear
Hey,
me?
Brandon. Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
How are you? Big fan of the show. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Brandon.
No, thank you for coming on. Tell me, what were your thoughts on the game today?
Look, Manchester City is a better team than us. They
Yeah.
just are, and I think this game came at a bad time for us because we're in a time when we need good results, but they're better than us. Anybody out here trying to call for Jose's head is out of their minds. In general, I just think we have to take a step back and realize, look, Jose is proven, right? And so that means that if any players aren't playing for him, then those players need to go. It's not their attitude we need to adhere to. It's Jose's attitude. And if it's hard and if he's hard on players sometimes, well, the Premier League is hard, man. You have to step up to that standard. So I think the perspective, like with Dele, he came in, put his arms around Dele. Dele didn't perform. So then who was Dele going to come in over? Ndombele, Lo Celso, couldn't happen. I hope Dele comes back. I also think that, look, our defense just isn't good enough. I would hope that I want us at some point see Alderweireld and Tanganga as center backs, though I know I'm never going to. I thought Tanganga had a good match, but okay, so he comes on as a good right back. That means we lose REA. That's already a position that's kind of strength. Davies has gotten spun time after time after time over the last couple of games, and Sanchez is a tragedy. Like when I saw Dyer and Sanchez on the team sheet, I was like, "This is the most tragic pairing we have." Like I'm frightened. But we have to invest in defense. I think you really have to give an evolution of time. Maybe we'll get a little worse until we can get better. But I think you have to give Jose time to build a side, build his side. We bought Bale instead of a center back, and that was a real problem. That's why Levy won't fire Jose, because he knows that he brought Bale in because he wanted Bale, and everybody wanted Bale for the energy. But it hasn't paid out, and Jose wanted a center back. That's why he's not going to fire Jose.
Are you saying? But ultimately, what usually happens at football clubs is that the manager does face the blame for everything that goes wrong at the club. Do you not think that that's going to happen here at Tottenham, or do you think that Levy actually will give him more time and the time that he deserves?
I think Levy will give him more time because of how much respect Levy has for him, how long Levy wanted to get him, and because of this specific decision. I do think there's truth to the rumor that while Jose was fine with Bale coming back, he wanted the money spent on the center back, and instead he got Bale. And so we're seeing that none of our defense are strong enough. Like, I see why. It's a testament to the quality of Jose that our defense is like number 2 in the league, considering the quality of our defenders. He trained the team to work to support one another, but that means that also we run a lot so that when we get matches back to back, we're tired. That's why most people were tired today. We actually didn't play horribly. We just got beat, and Højbjerg was tired, and Dombey was tired. Kane looked like he was tired. Like it was just kind of that situation. But I think there's plenty of time to still get top 4, and I think part of it though is that we as a fan base have to not be so toxic in our atmosphere. We have to not call for managers to be fired. We just need to understand we have who we have right now. We have time to get to top 4, and let's just fight for it, man.
Are you still confident we can make it there? Although, a defeat today puts us 4 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand.
Yeah, it's only 4 points off. We have plenty of matches, and we've played most of our most difficult teams. Obviously, we can lose to anybody. But, there are plenty of matches to go, and we can definitely still make top 4. We're only 4 points off.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
And what about Europa League and Carabao Cup? What are your hopes for them?
I'll tell you this. I think that if we won today, the chances of us winning that final diminished significantly, because how are we going to beat them 4 or 5 times in a row? It didn't make any sense. So I think this increases our chances of beating them in that final. I like our chances in a final, even though our mentality can ebb and flow. I think we'll get up for the final, and I like us in the Europa League as well. Let's just fight, y'all. We got to put faith behind the team and the manager. We will get new players and investment. We will need that, but I think the toxic atmosphere will only hurt us.
All right, Brandon, I'm loving the positivity. Thanks for coming on today, mate.